Hello Cobrats, I'm TryclydeTamer, and welcome to my new Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. This game is for the Nintendo Game Boy Advance, and it was released alongside Pokemon Fire Red as remakes to the original Red and Blue games for the Game Boy. So, without further ado, let's get started. It's actually my third take doing this, because first time I recorded a few episodes that I didn't really like how they were going. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo and I recorded my second take of it, but the audio didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to, and this time will hopefully be my successful one. So anyway, let's get this thing started. And unlike in most people's LPs, I'm actually going to read this. The various buttons will be explained in the order of their importance, actually. Moves the main character, also used to move various data headings, which is your control pad, or for me on my Game Boy player, not emulator, Nintendo GameCube controller, control stick, or I can also use a control pad as well. A is used to confirm a choice, check things, chat, and scroll text. B is used to exit, cancel a choice, and cancel mode. Start is used to open up the menu. Select is used to shift items and use a registered item, which for me is X and Y. L and R, if you need help playing a game or how to do things, press L and R, which I just did right there. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times you'll be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Orc. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. Some people, Pokemon are pets, others use them for battering. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a riddle about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? Well, I am a boy. Let's begin with your name. What is it? My name shall be... Funny thing is, of course, my name's gonna be T2. But the funny thing is, I didn't even know that T2 is apparently the abbreviation for Terminator 2, which I didn't learn that until recently. Right, so my name is T2. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since both were baby switched into the Korean voice, please. What was his name now? I like how it says Red and Ash, which were the, Red was the default for the, in Red and Blue, for the main character, and Ash is the, of course, the name of the main character in the Pokemon TV show, of course. Keen and Geki are just other names. But, following, if you have common sense, or not criticizing you if you don't, but, of course, if my name is C2, then my rival obviously has to be 97AZ in a classic Pokemon game like this. Or was it 97AZ? Yes, it was. That's right, I remember now, his name is 97AZ. C2, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. World of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits, let's go! So yes, we are playing with the NES. Okay, it's time to go. I like how they changed it from the Super Nintendo in the original Red and Blue games to the NES in these games. It's like Paradox or something. That's just crammed full of Pokemon books. So yes, we're like a little 10-year-old squeaker. Let's withdraw an item. Let's not look at prawns or anything, just withdraw stuff from the PC, like we see something we like on the internet, like, oh, that's a nice little HTTP VR you got there on Amazon. And then you magically ask it to poof in front of your face without paying the $200. Which I wish I was using HTTP VR, but sadly I'm not. Supposed to notice. If you're confused, ask for help. Press the LR button. Of course. Basically, for stuff if you're new to Pokemon, like type advantages and stuff. A movie on TV. Poor boys walking on railroad tracks. I better go too. That's supposedly a reference to the movie Stand By Me. Right, I'll obviously film someday. It says so on TV. Oh, so TV is going to decide my life in Pokemon? Now if only Facebook were in Pokemon. Let's see how that would be. That'd be rather interesting, of course, is my house and my mailbox. I like how it's my house and I'm only 10 years old, and my mom's like, I don't know how old she is. Drink tips, blah blah blah. Press start opening the menu. Text speed's fast, all this is all good. Yep, stereo is better than mono, of course. Type 4 because it's on green and leaf green and stuff. I might change it, but I'm not 100% sure. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items in Pokemon as data via your PC. Yep, in each Pokemon game, they always have the tubby dude that explains how technology is incredible. And this is Professor Oak's research lab. I studied Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Professor Oak may not look like much to receive authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. You say, I studied Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Yay, there's clones of Professor Oak's aides. Oh man, that's not gonna be good. What? It's only T2, Grips isn't around. And yep, I'm gonna be doing my weird impression of Tyler's Jewish voice. Finally, the alternate trainers of the Pokemon League are ready to take on all comers. Bring your best Pokemon to Seattle, you're ready to trainer. Pokemon League HQ, Indigo Plateau. Professor Oak, please visit us. It's like an encyclopedia, but the pages are blank. Press start to the menu. Save options on the menu, use it regularly. But of course, I'll be only using it at the end of each episode in case anything screws up. Because, you know, I don't want to be in the middle of the game, and then I have, like, one recording mess up, and it was an important episode, then I pretty much have to probably restart the entire game over. Hey, wait, don't go out! Kinda gave him the regular-ish voice there. Listen, say, wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. And we have to walk over just one step, because I don't think that they'll be able to fit in the space right there. Haha, Game Boy stuff. Rips, I'm fed up with waiting. 97 AC, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come, just wait. Here, Chichu, there are 3 Pokemon here. Haha, the Pokemon I heard inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now my orders have only these 3 left. You can have one, go on, shoots. Hey, Grips, no fair, what about me? Basically, 97 AC, you can have one too. Man, I always mess up on his voice. So the Pokemon you can choose from is Bulbasaur, Grass type, Squirtle, Water type, or Charmander, the Fire type. My choice shall be Squirtle, to pay homage to my original first playthrough of Pokemon Fire Red. I wish to give a nickname to a Squirtle, yes I do. I'm going to name it... I'm gonna name it Buddy to pay homage to my first Squirtle. Weird nicknames. I used to give Pokemon weird nicknames, and I kinda do nowadays too. You know. Like, pretty much the reason I'm doing this LP is to pretty much get me back into Pokemon, because I kinda died on Pokemon within the past few months, because I've been working on, like, Skyward Sword and stuff, and yeah. Which, I finished Skyward Sword on March 4th, and your rival will always shoot as the Pokemon that'll be good against your own. Wait, T2, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Alright, so here's our first rival battle against rival 97 AC. He sends out his Bulbasaur, and I send out my buddy, the Squirtle. Oh, for Pete's sake, so push his Aries. You never had a Pokemon battle here before, have you? Pokemon battles when trainers pit the Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other Pokemon big by lowering their HP to 0 wins. Rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battering and see for yourself. So yep, we can use Tackle to do damage, or Tail Whip to bring his defense down a little bit, so we can do more damage with Tackle. Throwing the first stats will bring an advantage. And if Bulbasaur were to use his Growl attack, it would pretty much cancel things out, because Growl lowers attack power, and yeah. Inflict damage on the foe is key to any battle. And of course, since Squirtle's a turtle, and it rhymes, it makes natural sense that turtles would be slow, so yeah. So let's see if I can get through this battle without having to use my potion. Okay, he does 3 damage regularly, and if he were going to get a critical hits do roughly 2.5 times the regular damage. I didn't have to go through the battle without using my potion, which is pretty cool. And grew to level 6, yep. Stats go up, they're pretty much self-explanatory, so I won't really bother with it. What? Unbelievable, I picked the wrong Pokemon! We got 80 Pokédollars for winning, which is amazing. We beat people up, and they give us money to bribe us to get away from them. Excellent! If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers to make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle toughen it up. Choo-choo, Grimps, smell you later. I don't think you'd want to smell me right now because of how I am on weekends with showering. But then again, I never smell too bad. I just smelled my piss right now and I don't really smell like anything. Anyway, enough of that. That Charmander's left alone. Oh well. A Charmander would be too overpowered anyway. Like, Charmander goes more for power, Bulbasaur's for pretty much mixed, but kind of fast and special attack-ish, and Squirtle's for defense. So, we're exploring out through Route 1, and now for our first wild Pokemon battle against a Pidgey. So, pretty standard stuff, but I'm not really going to bother with anything right now, so I'm just going to run away. Like, I'm not really going to be doing a lot of random Pokemon battles again, unless I'm like really close to a level. Please put out some birdies in and I'll give you a sample. And we get a free potion, which is the only item on Route 1 as far as I'm concerned. I'm pretty sure it is. Because I remember I have a guide that says so, but I not have it in my reach right now. I'll be using it for later on because I actually plan to get all the hidden items in the game actually. Seems like it's along the road, it's scary, but you can jump from there. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. Yep, so we don't really have to worry about doing wild Pokemon battles on the return trip. And we only ran into that Pidgey within the first few steps, and we're now in Viridian City. Trainer tips: Pokemon development are limited by their power points, PP. To replenish PP, rest your Tau Pokemon out of Pokemon Center. PP is basically, well, when you use a move, it uses up 1 PP, and you have to heal it out of the Pokemon Center or with items called search later on in the game. These Pokeballs are weighted, you can only carry, blah. You can carry 6 Pokemon. Alright, so let's go into the Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon Center in every town they charge some money, so don't be shy about healing Pokemon. Pokemon Centers are tired of fainted Pokemon. They all make Pokemon completely healthy. I actually think my Squirtle needs it because, well, oh wait, no, he's healed anyway because I'm pretty sure of what Thesseroak did or something. Please offer these up. You see, traps and this told me so kind of her. So yes, it's basically for storage. Like once you start catching Pokemon, if you catch more than 6, you start putting them here, and you can put Pokemon that you don't want to use, deposit it into here. Because I actually plan to do a catch 'em all run of this game, but I do indeed have a team planned, and one of my team members will actually need I'll actually need to trade over for my Fire Red, and I can't quite do it right now because a friend of mine has borrowed my GBA link cables. And this Pokemon, all your items you fulfill, Pokemon blah marts. Hey, you come from Battle Town. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? And received Oak's parcel from the Pokemon Mart clerk. Yep. Okay. I got to buy some potions. You never know when your Pokemon will need some quick healing. This shop does good business in antidotes, I've heard, which will heal poison. Later on, like actually not much later on, there's actually gonna be a questionnaire right at that exact spot. I'm pretty sure. I'll tell you. It's basically for unlocking the mystery gift, which you pretty much can't use at this current point in time unless you use hacking. Which in my catch 'em all run, I'm not gonna use any hacking whatsoever. I'm gonna catch all the Pokemon I can without hacking, and also trade over from my Fire Red. So there's pretty much one Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken, that I can't get out of the 151. But there's also Pokemon from different regions that I could also get, which I may or may not actually be doing that. Please let me see if you need Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. Yeah. So random battle. Another Pidgey. I'm just gonna cut back to Oak's lab. Alright, now that we're back at the lab again. Oh, Chitu, how's my Earth Pokemon? Why seems to be growing more attached to you? Well, you must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? We delivered Oak's parcel. Maybe secure trades. Maybe we'll kill all of them. Oh, it's custom Pokemon. I don't know. Sorry, I kind of have Jewish. He also has part Jewish into him. But, he got 97AZ, he got the genes for the Jewish. I don't know what I'm talking about. I almost forgot what you called me for. Alright, I have a request for you too. Man, I can't really do it when I when I'm changing between accents. Well, that's there's my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. T2 978, TryclydeTamer with you. And I hear a train. You can't get detailed data Pokemon just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. Man, why am I hiccuping? So here's some tours for catching wild Pokemon. And we got 5 Pokeballs. Enough to bring us to 6 Pokemon into a team, but of course, when a wild Pokemon appears in fair game, just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This will all outrage or clever. Half the Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky to get a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Keep moving, you two. It's a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. T2, I hate to say it, but I watch iCarly. You won't be necessary for this. I know a borrowed town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, T2. Haha! Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Oh, yeah? Oh, hello. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, take this. This will help you. And retrieve the town map, despite what 978Z says. So, yep, with the town map, we can see a map of the Kanto region. Okay, let's just go to key items, town map. Blah. Okay, I'm not really gonna spoil all too much with the map. Only spoiled pretty much an area that's pretty much near the start here, and pretty much the final area that we pretty much already went over when I checked out speed. You should take a quick rest. So yep, that's like a free Pokemon Center, I guess. Well, even though Pokemon Centers are free too. So basically, just the Pokemon Center for Pallet Town, because Pallet Town is too good to not have a Pokemon Center. So guys, I'm quite sure that this is good enough for first episode of this LP. I hope you guys will enjoy. And in the next episode, we will continue our Pokemon journey and catch some Pokemon now that we have Pokeballs. So see you guys in the next episode.